Choosing between the Tesla Model 3 and the BMW i4 comes down to a massive price gap and two completely different philosophies of what an electric car should actually be. By the end, you'll know if a massive charging network and comprehensive software beats the feel of a true luxury car. We're going dimension by dimension, price, range, interior, and performance to find out which EV actually deserves your money. Walk into a dealership and the math hits you immediately. The base 2026 Tesla Model 3 starts at $36,990. The base BMW i4 will cost you $59,250. That is a massive price gap. That is the entire buying decision right there. You could buy the Tesla and a decent used car for the price of one entry-level electric BMW. But to get that cheap starting price for the 2026 model, Tesla stripped out a lot of features. If you buy the base model, you lose the power steering wheel adjustments, you lose the premium stereo, you lose the rear screen, and you don't even get full synthetic leather. You are paying for extreme efficiency, not extreme luxury. When first delivered in 2017, Tesla designed the Model 3 from scratch as an electric car. They use what the industry calls a skateboard chassis. Picture building a car directly on top of a perfectly flat motorized skateboard. Because the batteries lie perfectly flat under the floor, it opens up massive interior space. It also means you get a frunk, a giant glove box located up front, exactly where a gas engine would normally sit. BMW took the exact opposite approach. To save money on development, BMW built the electric i4 on the exact same frame they use for their gas-powered cars. It is called the CL platform, a versatile Swiss Army knife skeleton that can hold a gas engine or a massive battery pack. But because they used a gas car's frame, BMW had to compromise. Instead of a frunk, the BMW features a massive hatchback trunk where the entire rear window lifts up like a clamshell. It makes loading bulky items way easier, whether you are throwing a mountain bike or a big TV box in the back. When you take these cars on a road trip, the differences get even sharper. The Tesla Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive claims 363 miles on a single charge. But you have to know the difference between the official sticker claim and actual road trip distance. In Car and Driver's real-world 75-mile-per-hour highway test, that Tesla taps out at exactly 310 miles. The all-wheel drive BMW i4 xDrive 40 gets an estimated 307 miles of range. There is a massive catch though. If you upgrade to the optional 19-inch wheels, you instantly lose 25 miles of that range. Picking a better-looking rim will actively make your road trips harder. When you do have to stop and plug in, neither of these cars uses the absolute fastest charging technology available today. They both use older 400-volt class battery architectures. Think of it like plumbing a house with standard pipes instead of high-pressure fire hoses. Because of those standard pipes, they cap out at slightly slower charging speeds, preventing them from reaching the extreme 350 kilowatt speeds of 800-volt systems. You won't get the lightning-fast 15-minute pit stops you might have heard other modern EVs can do. Instead, the BMW i4 can suck down enough electricity to go from 10% to 90% full in 38 minutes, averaging a charging rate of 208 kilowatts on a DC fast charger. That is exactly how long you'll be sitting at a rest stop grabbing lunch on a long drive. But Tesla brings a massive invisible advantage: over-the-air updates. Your Tesla can download software updates over Wi-Fi while you sleep, just like your smartphone downloading a new operating system. These updates can literally alter brake tuning or tweak the thermal management algorithms that keep your battery running efficiently. Your car could drive differently tomorrow than it did today without ever visiting a mechanic. In the 2024 styling update, Tesla removed a basic steering wheel feature you've used your entire life, and it is fiercely dividing drivers. Tesla's extreme minimalism, led by designer Franz von Holzhausen, means they have entirely removed the physical blinker and transmission shifter stalks. Everything, even shifting gears, is done through steering wheel buttons or the giant center iPad screen. You will have to relearn how to perform the most basic driving functions. Drew Dorian sums up the Tesla experience bluntly. He notes that the Model 3 lacks physical controls for almost all functions and entirely misses out on expected standard features like Apple CarPlay and Sirius XM satellite radio. Tesla makes incredible tech, but you are forced to use their software instead of your phones, and they still struggle to build a car that feels premium inside. Subscribe, please. Subscribe, please. BMW goes the way entirely. BMW kept physical buttons. They kept their classic iDrive rotary dial on the center console, a physical wheel you use to click through menus, like a computer mouse for your car's screen. They wrapped it all around the driver in a traditional high-end cockpit. If you hate digging through touchscreens just to turn on the air conditioning, the BMW is built exactly for you. But there is a catch inside the BMW, and it goes back to that Swiss Army knife frame. Because the i4 uses a gas car skeleton, the back seat has a massive hump in the floorboard. That is where an exhaust pipe and a spinning metal drive shaft normally go. In the electric i4, it is just a useless hump that eats up footroom. If you plan to put adults in the middle back seat, they are going to be uncomfortable. Electric cars are incredibly heavy because of their giant batteries, and weight is the enemy of a good driving car.
To mimic the driving dynamics of the gas-powered 4 Series Gran Coupe, BMW put rear air suspension as standard equipment in the back of every i4. Instead of metal coil springs, the car uses heavy-duty airbags to cushion the ride. It is like riding on an incredibly strong inflatable mattress. This is the secret weapon that makes the i4 feel like a true luxury car over harsh bumps. And it works. Car and Driver reports that the i4 doesn't let being an EV control its personality, but it still reaps the benefits of instant electric acceleration and balanced handling. It feels like a normal, high-quality sports sedan that just happens to be electric, rather than a weird science project.
So, which EV actually wins? It comes down to exactly what you want from a car. If you want the ultimate high-tech experience paired with the massive 250-kilowatt V3 supercharger network and you expect exceptional value for your dollar, buy the Tesla Model 3. It is an incredible piece of technology for roughly $37,000. But if you hate touchscreens enough to demand Apple CarPlay and you want a driver-focused premium machine that actively soaks up the road and feels like a genuine luxury car, spend the extra money and buy the BMW i4. And here is the wild part about the BMW. Test drivers actually say the heavy 536 horsepower electric BMW i4 M50 rides and handles better than the legendary gas-powered BMW M3. On top of that, BMW builds the i4 using electrically excited synchronous motors, meaning they do not rely on rare earth metals at all to get that incredible performance. Curious if the slightly larger Tesla Model Y is a better deal than both of these sedans? Watch our full breakdown here. The Tesla Model 3 dominates with its charging network and screen tech, but the BMW i4 actually drives like a $59,250 luxury car.